If you're a kid of the 80s, you'll no doubt remember playing the arcade classic Robotron and dropping coins into the arcade cab just to go one more level. The game is exactly what you'd expect from an arcade game. It was fast, addictive, and a fun game to play to kill some spare time. Years later, we now have Robotron 64, a new age remake of the arcade classic with improved graphics, sound, and gameplay. But does it live up to the original classic? Let's take a look. The first thing you'll notice about Robotron 64 is the music. I don't normally start reviews by talking about the sound in a game, but with this one I really need to. If you've ever wondered what it would be like to play an N64 whilst on acid, then look no further than this. The German-style techno fast-pumping music actually works really well with the game. The levels, like the arcade classic machine, are quick and fast with intense action, so the constant beat of the music keeps you on edge and is quirky but actually really good. Aside from the music, little has changed in terms of gameplay. The aim of each level is to kill all of the enemies, rescue the civilians, and do it all as fast as possible. The new additions to this version of the game are the many power-ups and bonus levels which really help, and when you get them, they add some tactics to the game. Now the graphics, as you can see, are nothing special. Whilst the gunfire and enemies all look good, you can almost expect more considering what you're seeing now is pretty much how the entire game is. The enemies are varied, especially on the later levels, and whilst it does help to keep the frame rate high, I really do think they could have pushed the hardware a little more. The controls thankfully are razor sharp. You use the analog stick to move around and then the C buttons to choose your direction of fire. This is simple, honest gaming, and anyone can pick this game up and play it and instantly understand and get the game. The levels are short and you should be able to complete them within a minute or so, but the sheer number of levels is impressive, and each gets progressively harder, meaning you'll be wanting to keep going back to see if you can do just one more level. This is not a game you'll be playing for months on end, but it is a game that you will be going back to every now and again. So what are your thoughts on Robotron 64? Do you prefer the arcade original, or like me, do you love the additions and upgrades to the gameplay? Let me know in the comments below, and until next time.